Joining us on the broadcast to discuss more is Major Mohammed Ali Shah, defense expert. Good afternoon, sir, and thank you for joining us on the broadcast. This, of course, comes rather short of the G20 summit that is slated to take place in India. So what do you make of these, developments, and is it time the world holds China accountable for its moves, for its cartographic aggression as well as military aggression?
Philippines, Taiwan, Malaysia, there are various nations which have called out China's bluff over there, and China lose credibility completely. And India was the first country. External Affairs Minister Mr. S. Shankar, he in a media, while addressing the media, he said that it's not the first time that China has done this. It's an old habit, and they're not to be taken seriously at all. In fact, Philippines, they quoted in depth that they have no basis under international law. Particularly, they quoted the 1982 United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, that's the UNCLOS clause. They quoted that. They mentioned Taiwan also came ahead, and they asked about the map. Taiwanese foreign minister, in fact, and the spokesperson Jeff Liu said Taiwan was absolutely not a part of the People's Republic of China. They made it very, very clear there. And they even said, no matter how the Chinese government twists its position on Taiwan's sovereignty, it cannot change the objective fact of our country's existence. That was said by them. I've quoted them. And also Malaysia, the Malaysian foreign minister, he said in a statement that the new map holds no binding authority over the country, which also views the South China Sea as a complex and sensitive matter. So when this has been brought out by other nations as well, that China is going to do the cartographic invasion. On a map, very simple. On a map, you show that this is our territory, and that's about it. That is, so they believe in winning wars without fighting, or rather fighting wars without reaching anywhere. So like Sun Tzu, the Chinese author and philosopher, he had written a book, The Art of War, where he had spoken about psychological warfare, information warfare. So that's what China is doing. Their cartographic warfare, cyber warfare, information, the propaganda basically. It's all a propaganda and their bluff. I'm glad that the other nations also are calling it out, and I think it's very obvious to the entire international community what China is actually trying to do, and no one's going to buy that, Riya.
All right, sir. With that, I'd have to thank you and wrap up this bulletin.